The first time she dressed so provocatively after her divorce, her ex-husband was completely stunned. For 7 years of marriage, she had worked tirelessly to keep the household running smoothly, even giving birth to a pair of twins for her ex. But he had grown tired of her, claiming she had aged and lost her charm. The moment they divorced, he quickly found a younger, more attractive woman. To make ends meet, she had no choice but to bring her 2 kids to work with her. But things took a disastrous turn when her son, caught up in playful mischief, threw a stuffed teddy bear straight at their boss's head. Predictably, she was fired on the spot. That day happened to be her younger son's guitar performance at school. When he overheard her talking to his father on the phone and realized he wouldn't be attending, the boy stormed off in anger, locking himself in his room. To add insult to injury, he deliberately smashed the guitar he was supposed to perform with, and declared he'd never play again. After patiently coaxing him back to reason, she realized she had no choice but to rush across town to buy him an identical guitar so he could still perform. Little did she know, this very guitar would soon make her the dream girl of a billionaire and completely humble her ex-husband. She asked the taxi driver to wait for her in a nearby spot while she quickly ran an errand, but just as she returned, a luxury car swooped in and snatched the parking space. Frustrated, she approached the driver to argue her case, pointing out that it was the only available spot, but the driver refused to budge. Just as the argument escalated, the car's owner, a tall, impeccably dressed man, stepped out after finishing a phone call. Expecting him to be arrogant, she boldly explained that she had seen the spot first. To her surprise, he didn't argue at all. With a calm authority, he simply instructed his driver to let her have it. When she finally reached the music store, she was crushed to learn the guitar her son needed had already been reserved by none other than the wealthy man from the parking lot. Furious, he challenged her, "Why should I give it up just because you want it?" But when she tearfully explained how much it meant to her son, his expression softened. He handed over the guitar without another word, his gaze lingering on her even after she left. However, trouble struck again when she went to pay. Her ex-husband had failed to make payments on her credit card, and the bank had frozen it. She didn't have enough cash on hand. Just as she panicked, the wealthy man reappeared. "I already paid for it when I reserved it," he said simply, handing it over. She wanted to thank him, but with her son's performance already starting, she hurried away, accidentally dropping her diary in the process. As if things couldn't get worse, the taxi she had called was intercepted by a pregnant woman in labor. With no other cabs in sight, she was stranded. Meanwhile, her son's performance was only minutes away, and he still didn't have a guitar. By sheer coincidence, the wealthy man passed by and noticed her distress. He ordered his driver to turn around and pick her up, but traffic was a nightmare. Even speeding, it would take at least an hour to reach the school. What she didn't realize was that billionaires operate on a whole different level. Just as the performance began, a massive helicopter descended onto the school's lawn.
Teşekkür ederim.
Rica ederim.